Will there be a reverse Big Bang and universe might end in a cosmic collapse, a big crunch? The universe is currently 13.8 billion years old and it's still expanding. So we are already 13.8 billion years in. That means we are not at the beginning. Now, a standard cosmology outlines two straightforward possibilities. If the cosmological constant lambda that Einstein tossed in his equations is positive, then the expansion continues indefinitely. If it's negative, the universe would eventually stop growing and reach a maximum size and then reverse the direction, contracting until everything in the universe collapses to zero. For 25 years, scientists thought this acceleration would just never stop, that the universe would expand forever. But just last year, this telescope in Arizona mapped 14 million galaxies and found something nobody expected. In 2025, the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument or DESI, a massive telescope survey based in Arizona, released data that sent shockwaves throughout the cosmological world. DESI cataloged the position of over a million stars, and the number of stars in the universe was over 14 million galaxies and quasars, creating the largest 3D map of the universe in history. Now, interestingly, the new data from 2025 and early 2026 suggests it's slightly negative, pulling inward under its own cosmic gravity on a finite timeline. That means the universe doesn't have a forever, and we are approaching the middle of the end, as if our entire reality is just one heartbeat in an infinite cycle of death and rebirth. Physicists like Henry Tai, Huang Lu, and Yu Cheng-Qiu have crunched numbers, and they have found that universe already be halfway through its life, more like a giant rubber band that's about to snap back. And the key evidence comes from the new findings released this year by Dark Energy Survey DES in Chile and Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument DESI in Arizona, analyzing whether dark energy is simply a constant property of space itself or it's something else. Instead, the data suggests the situation may be more complex. The universe does not appear to be governed solely by a pure cosmological constant. Something additional may be influencing how dark energy behaves. Additional projects are already contributing or preparing to begin, including the Zwick Transient Facility in San Diego, the European Euclid Space Telescope, and NASA's recently launched SphereX mission, and the Vera C. Rubin Observatory. To explain this, they invoke an ultralight axion field as a part of the dark energy. But what are axions? These are hypothetical particles first proposed in 1970s by physicists like Roberto Pesci and Helen Quinn to solve a puzzle in particle physics called the strong CP problem. Basically, why neutrons don't have the electric dipole moments when the theory says they should. Now, axions are super light, a billionth of an electron's mass, and they are hot candidate for dark matter too. But in this model, ultralight axions act like dark energy right now, giving the universe that outward show. Think of it like a rocket blasting off. The axion field is the fuel propelling the expansion of early on. But over cosmic time, it weakens, like a rocket running out of fuel. Combine that with a slightly negative lambda, and boom, the expansion slows, stops, and then reverses. Tai says it's encouraging that scientists can attempt to calculate the total lifespan of the universe in measurable terms. For any life, you want to know how life begins and how life ends, the endpoints, he said. For our universe, it was also interesting to know does it even have a beginning? Where it comes from. Everything started from nothing. In the 1960s, we learned that it has a beginning. Then the next question is, does it have an end? For many years, many people thought it would just go on forever. If the data holds up, the universe will have an end, hinting the mysterious force accelerating expansion. The dark energy isn't constant and it's evolving like a fading battery. Now, based on Tai's calculation, the universe may be nearing the halfway point of a total lifespan of about 33 billion years. that collapse would occur in about 19.2 billion years. For the next 11 billion, it keeps expanding, hitting the 1.7 times of its current size. But then the axion field push will fade and gravity will take over. And everything galaxies, stars, planets, black holes, entire universe will shrink back to the singularity, denser than a black hole's heart. Boom, that's what we call a big crunch. Now you might be thinking, wow, that's terrifying. Is that really the end? What if Big Crunch isn't a game over? What if it's the prelude to another Big Bang? This idea has roots in older cosmology like the oscillating universe model from 1930s by Richard Tolman, but it's evolved with quantum gravity and string theory. In a cyclical universe, every big crunch compresses the cosmos so much that quantum effects kick in, causing a big bounce instead of a true singularity, which physics hates because infinites break equations. The universe rebounds like a super compressed spring, exploding into another Big Bang or next multiple cycles. Second, third, even infinite Big Bangs. Each cycle could reset the laws of physics slightly different. Maybe one universe has stronger gravity or more dimensions. It's like nature rolling the dice every time, exploring endless possibilities. But if the universe is cyclical and infinite, when did it all start? Where's the beginning of the cycle? Penrose, a great philosopher, says there isn't one. The universe has always existed in some form, with no true origin. It's eternal, looping forever. Think of it like a cycle, no start, no end, just an endless motion. And let's not forget multiverse ideas. Our universe might be one bubble in infinite inflating sea of universes, crunching while other expand. Of course, this isn't locked in yet. The model has as Henry Ty himself said in 2025 Cornell Chronicle interview. We know the universe had a beginning in 1960s. Now if this holds, it has an end too. That was a cosmic roller coaster from the Big Bang's explosive start to the potential crunch and infinite rebirth cycles. But what do you think? That's it? Or there will be another Big Bang? A new universe will born, start all over again, and this cycle could go on forever. Maybe every Big Bang is the outcome of the previous Big Crunch, suggesting the universe always existed. It always continued to exist in some form, with a Big Bang being just one event in an infinite cycle. Sure, each universe might be completely different from the last, with its own unique laws of physics and countless possibilities. But the big question remains, when and where did this cycle started?